You are listening to the wonderful sounds of the Salvation Army High Point Band, who have graciously donated their time to come down here to the Hobby Lobby in High Point as we work to raise as much money we can for the Salvation Army. We started out with a $500 check from the nicest woman I have ever met when we first got here this afternoon, and we hope that we can continue to raise money for the location, for this location of the Salvation Army. I want to talk about the kettlebell for a second, because every time you go out to a store, you see the kettlebells, but do you know the history behind it? So the Red Kettle campaign's been around for a long time, 127 years. Back in 1891, Salvation Army Captain Joseph McPhee wanted to provide Christmas dinner for 1,000 people, but he didn't have the money to pay for it. So he brought a brass urn to the Oakland Ferry Landing with a sign that said, "Keep the pot boiling." Soon he had all the money he needed to provide dinner to those who couldn't afford it. 2 years later, his idea expanded to 30 locations on the West Coast. Then in 1897, it moved to Boston and finally New York.